Yo, what's good, everybody? Welcome back to L Dubs Boxing. Back with another live stream. You know what I'm saying? Talking about this boxing. I'm gonna break down a couple of cards that's coming up this week rather. So salute to everybody coming through the building. Kano Local Sports, what's good, bro? Salute to you. My man JC in the building. What's good with you? Kenneth Johnson in the building. What's up, bro? Salute to you. So it was a good weekend of boxing, of fights yesterday. You know what I'm saying? Was highly, you know what I'm saying, pleasurable, you know what I'm saying? As a boxing fan, I enjoyed myself from top to bottom. So it's gonna keep rocking this week, you know what I'm saying? We got a lot of fights this week coming up. I'm gonna break them down. So I had to do it kind of like in segments. I'm gonna do three cards, and then I'm gonna follow up with the other two cards, a top ranked card with Burchett and Valdez. Then I'm gonna do the AB card. That's later on this week. But we're gonna get to it though. So it's good that boxing is rocking and rolling right now. We got a lot of content to break down, a lot of film study. You know what I'm saying? That's right up my alley right there. So yeah, we're gonna get it cracking. He said, forgot to ask you fight of the weekend to you. Um, Fight of the week, and I like the Laura Warrenson. That was a good fight. It was some good fights though. Um, all it was a lot of good fights. The Teixeira Castano, that's up there. I'm just partial towards Laura because I'm kind of like the underdog, so that might be my fight and my knockout and upset all in one. But I like the Big Baby knockout too. So if I had to say one fight, I'd say Warrington and Laura. Rockmanoff and JoJo was a good fight. So it was some good fights. That's what I'm saying. Not a lot of holding and running. You know what I'm saying? Guys would stand right in front of each other fighting. He said, "What's up? What's up, Ricky E? Ricky E 245 in the building. Salute." All right, so I'm gonna start off with the Shobox card. That's February the 17th. It's supposed to be a quadruple hitter. You know what I'm saying? You know, Showbox normally match up their prospects pretty tough. You know what I'm saying? And same situation here. He said no doubt. Same situation here. Some good young fighters on the card. So I want to talk about it. All right, so like I said, quadruple hitter. The main event is Jensen Bohochica versus Mark Reyes Jr. That's a good fight. You know what I'm saying? Both guys can punch. But I want to talk about you know what I'm saying, the first fight on the card. You got Timur Karafov. Now he supposed to fight a kid on this card, but I don't know if the guy pulled out. His last name is Spania. You know what I'm saying? I'm not sure if he pulled out. This supposed to be an 8-round fight to open up the show. This Dimitri Salita promoted fighter. You know what I'm saying? He got 3 fighters on this card, so he always throw his guys on there. But Timur can fight though. If he's still on this card, he can fight. You know what I'm saying? Good undefeated prospect. You know what I'm saying? Out of Russia and stuff like that. So he those guys always come ready to fight, stuff like that. So we'll see if he's still on the card though. All right, so the next fight is Alejandro Guerrero. He's better known as Pork Chop. If you guys follow Ellie Setback and RGBA, he used to be with them. Now he's with his dad training him. He had a tough fight on Showbox right before the pandemic. I think it was March 13th, something like that. He had a tough fight. You know what I'm saying? But he's undefeated. He can crack a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Rugged type of fighter, but he gonna bring it. He's facing Abraham Montoya, you know what I'm saying, 19-2. So this a tough little matchup. So like I said, Showbox, you're gonna get some tough matchups with some young guys that a lot of people probably ain't heard of, but it's good that they can fight on that platform because Showtime is one of the leaders in boxing, you know what I'm saying? So when you can get a card like this, that's what's up. And Showbox usually do a card in the middle of the week, you know what I'm saying, right before a big fight week. They did it last time. For Fulton versus Leo, they had a card right there too. So yeah, so Pork Chop, look out for Pork Chop. He 12-0. You know what I'm saying? Fight at lightweight. Now we got on to some super middleweights. Vlad Shiskin versus Sina Abeko. This is a good fight. You know what I'm saying? This should be a good one. A little backstory. Shiskin, you know what I'm saying? He's from Russia. He's trained by Sugar Hill Stewart. Undefeated 11-0. He got wins. He got some good wins, you know what I'm saying? Not really a big puncher, but he kind of like a technician in the ring. Good boxer, know how to use angles, you know what I'm saying? Still got that little Eastern European style, but Sugar Hill been having him aggressive, so he can box, he can fight. He got a top. I think he top 15 in the WBC and the WBA at 168. So pretty soon he should be getting into the mix as an opponent or maybe like challenging another top contender. But he's a good fighter. You know what I'm saying? Then Sena Abeku, he's 23-1. Now he's coming off. So the backstory behind him, his last fight, he fought a fighter named Roy King, and he won a 8-round unanimous decision. And he went into a coma after that, and then he just succumbed to his injuries not too long ago. So R.I.P. to Roy King Jr. So you got to think about the effects of how Becco gonna deal with that mentally. We all know the sport of boxing is mental. You feel me? So how would he deal with that when the last guy he just fought just passed? You feel me? So that's something to look at. What's up, D Hodges? Salute. More boxing in the building. What's good, bro? You know what I'm saying? What's good with y'all? But as far as the matchup, Shiskin versus Obeko, it should be a good one though. Should be a good fight. You know what I'm saying? All things considered. I'm just doing that just for backstory so you guys can, know what's going on. They'll probably talk about it on the telecast, but when you watch it and you hear it, you know who said it first. But yeah, that's gonna be a good fight. Now on to the main event, man. You got Jenison Boca Chica, Figueroa Boca Chica versus Mark Reyes Jr. Yo, listen. This a good fight. We talking about up and coming welterweights. We know we focus on the top of the division because that's like that's the diva, and those are more, well known established stars. But I like this matchup, man, because this can be the future. Now Boca Chica, man, he's a strong puncher, 16-0 with 11 KOs. He had a first round knockout on Shobox not too long ago. Real nice performance. Stopped the guy. I think that was in October. You know what I'm saying? Tall, rangy kid, can punch at a good distance, got good pop. I think he's with David McWater, Split T Promotion, Split T Management. So, he got a good backing, and he's promoted by King's Promotion, who I thought did a great job last month because they had Mike Coffey had a big win, and then they had Risa Lane, who had a big win last month. So yeah, man, he definitely got the good backing behind him. A couple years ago, he had a classic sparring match with Teofimo Lopez when he dropped Teofimo Lopez in that sparring footage. So, I mean, I know that's a long time ago, but that's what he was really making his name from. You know what I'm saying? He said, great fight last night, L-Dub. Anderson proved he's legit. Yeah, he's a good fighter. To stay active, keep fighting better guys, better competition. He's nice. He's definitely the truth. So yeah, Boca Chico can punch though, man. This gonna be a good one. Now Mark Reyes, he's another one that can box, can fight, and he can punch. You know what I'm saying? 14-0, 12 knockouts. So these guys is coming. Not the best competition or whatever, but if you look at their styles, they match up perfect. Reyes coming off a first round knockout in November. He's with Lou DiBella. You know what I'm saying? So definitely, man, this is a good fight. I like Mark Reyes. He's gonna be the shorter fighter in this fight, but he's aggressive. He can punch. He got a nice left hook. It's gonna be a good fight, bro. I think that might be one of the best fights of the week right there. Boca Chica versus Mark Reyes. So y'all make sure y'all tune in for that. That's the middle of the week. That's February the 17th. That's MJ's birthday right there. So that's a holiday for the basketball players. You know what I'm saying? But all subject. But that's a good fight though. Good card to get get the boxing fans mouth wet for a big weekend of boxing. So salute to Shobox on that. All right, so we're gonna move on to the next card. Yes, sir. MTK has a card. February the 19th. They be having some good cards too. They have cards in the middle of the week, and they showcase a lot of UK prospects. That's what I like about them. They showcase a lot of their young fighters, and you know what I'm saying? I appreciate that. But they got a card, Sean McComb versus Gavin Gwynn. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna talk about it. So the first fight, well, they got some good prospects on the card, like Elliot Well, look out for him, Patty Donovan, Mark McCown, Pierce O'Leary. So those are young, up and coming prospects the UK guys have. So I know a lot of people, they don't really talk about the UK prospects, yo. I'd be surprised. they got some good prospects. They just only thing is, the coaching and the style is different because we all know the Americans got probably the best trainers, right? The better trainers and stuff like that. So nobody really believe in them because they got that stigma. But these guys can fight, man. You know what I'm saying? I would put them on the same lines as our prospects too. It's just the prospects over here got better sparring and better access to the trainers. But these young guys can fight, man. You keep your eye on them. We seen my favorite prospect yesterday, Dalton Smith. That dude nice. You can't tell me he ain't on par with another prospect in the United States that's like 6-7-0. The kid can fight and he got amateur background. So, it's something to look out for if you into prospects. But onto the card though, you got a super featherweight fight, 130 pounds, DP Carr versus Dean Dodge. You know what I'm saying? Two undefeated prospect. They got something to fight for. They fighting for the Southern area title. So that's like equivalent over here to like it's a regional belt. So it's like the NABF or the NABO or the USBA. It's something like that. You know what I'm saying? So that's a good fight. Guys fighting for that type of status with 11-9 fights. You know what I'm saying? So that's what's up right there. So check that out. Then you have Darren Tetley versus Samuel Antwer. So that's a welterweight fight. You know what I'm saying? Both guys only got one loss, so pretty decent matchup, and they fighting for something too. They fighting for the the Commonwealth title. You know what I'm saying? Welterweight. So that's something to fight for. You know what I'm saying? That's good for these guys to be fighting for something young in their career. You know what I'm saying? He said, all right. He said, I gave up on UK fighters. Okay. Yeah, man, jump back on board, man. You might find somebody you like. He said, the training structure need to change. Yeah. What's up, odd fella? What's good, bro? Greens from the north side. Salute, bro. Yeah, I like these young prospects, though. I mean, of course. I mean, because these guys, at least they have some amateur background. They coming in, but it is what it is. I feel you though, Mo Boxing. And then you got the main event, Sean McComb versus Gavin Gwynn. And this another good fight. This what's this? Got another Commonwealth title. You know what I'm saying? So Sean McComb, nice though. I seen him, he decent. He's not no bad prospect. I think Gavin Gwynn coming off a loss to somebody. I can't remember off top. But this a good little fight though. You know what I'm saying? He said salute to Mo Boxing in the building. But Gavin Gwynn coming off who did he lose to? I want to say he lost to James Tennyson, I believe, recently. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like putting Sean McComb in with a guy that at least been at a certain level, came up short. So yeah, man, I'm definitely check this out. This on ESPN Plus, so it probably be like an early start. So maybe they'll probably start like 11 West Coast time. So maybe 2 o'clock on the East Coast. So yeah, I definitely be watching this. I might be at work, but I'm gonna be tuned in and definitely catch it whatever I miss. So yeah, man. So y'all make sure y'all stay tuned to that. MTK Global has a card February the 19th on ESPN Plus. So feel free to check it out. All right, and then we're moving on to the DAZN card, February the 20th. Now I like this fight. I like this main event. It's a couple of notable prospects on the card I want to talk about. But David Avanesyan versus Josh Kelly, that's a good fight. A long-awaited fight. You know what I'm saying? Probably should have happened maybe a year to 18 months ago. Big step up for Josh Kelly. It's a fight that he really need. You know what I'm saying? And Avanesyan been on the road. I'm gonna talk about that, but let me speak on these prospects and these fighters. So, all right, we got another UK heavyweight. You know what I'm saying? About to hit on the scene. Johnny Fisher just signed with Matchroom. He's working with Sam Jones management. Sam Jones got Joe Joyce. He got Guido Vanello. So, you know what I'm saying, getting a nice little stable in the heavyweight division. Johnny Fisher kind of, he can fight though. He been in some camps with these champions and stuff like that. Been sparring with Joe Joyce. So we'll see how he look. He making his pro debut. Young kid, like 2021. So, I'm not expecting no crazy opponent. I think he fighting a journeyman type opponent, Matt Gordon, I believe, if I remember right. But I just want to see how he look. You know what I'm saying? See what he brings to the table, and see if he can develop into a good, first prospect, contender, and all that good stuff. So we'll see. So I'm gonna be tracking his career. All right, now another kind of crossroads fight. It might be a good one. You got Jordan Gill versus Cesar Juarez. Juarez is a tough veteran, Mexican veteran that's gonna come to fight. Now we seen yesterday what happened when you bring a Mexican fighter that just don't got nothing to lose. You see what happened. You seen that fight with Josh Warrington. Maybe a similar situation. We'll see. But Juarez, the difference is Juarez been in a lot of wars and he got beat up real bad against Carlos Castro in his last fight. I mean, Castro took him to school. That was on the ESPN card in the bubble, and he got stopped his last two fights. Angel Leo beat the brakes off of him too. He beat him up real bad too. So that's the difference. You got this Mexican fighter coming over, but he been through wars. You feel me? And he's coming off a lot of some knockout losses. So I remember he gave Nonito Donaire a tough fight. Dalbe stopped him, I believe. When Dalbe was coming through the ranks, he stopped him. He said Sam Jones does have a good stable of fighters. Yeah, I like Sam Jones. I mean, he he come off like arrogant and stuff like that, but he know what he's doing though. You know what I'm saying? So Juarez should bring a tough fight to Jordan Gill. Jordan Gill suffered a knockout loss not too long ago, but he been coming back. He had a decent performance in Eddie Hearn's Garden last year. I like Jordan Gill. He can box. Good footwork, good movement. I think if he get his jab going and stay committed to the jab, and get it popping from the beginning, he should have a good fight. Definitely go to the body. Juarez is very vulnerable to the body, just like probably anybody, but him especially. And he's a vet. You know what I'm saying? He's ready. He's a young vet, and he's been in a lot of wars. So Jordan Gill should look at this fight. Not taking him lightly and coming to the fight focus and make sure he land in his game plan. Because if he get caught in a slugfest, it might be a wrap for him. You know what I'm saying? It might be a wrap. So hopefully he can learn from what happened to Warrington this week. So we'll see, man. So it's a good little test. You know what I'm saying? This is a late notice opponent. So we'll see. We'll see. All right. Another fight just got added. Robbie Davis Jr. versus Gabriel Venezuela. This should be a good little fight too. You know what I'm saying? Robbie Davis, decent little contender. You know what I'm saying? This for IBF Intercontinental, so get him a top 10 ranking, something like that. So this is a good fight, man. Robbie Davis like to fight. You know what I'm saying? He'll come with it. Venezuela, now both guys got 2 losses on their resume. But Venezuela, he got 2 losses early, back to back. And I believe he got 20 fights in a row unbeaten. I think he got a draw in there. So he's like 19-0 with 1 draw. So that's a hot fighter. That's a streaking fighter. And I know the competition it probably ain't the best. I would bet I didn't even check out his box rate, but I can probably guess that his competition, his resume is not the best. But you got a guy that's streaking, like that's kind of a hard guy to beat. You feel me? So he gonna come with it, and plus it's short notice. This another one of these Mexicans coming over to the UK short notice. You know what I'm saying? Or coming over with nothing to lose. So you know what I'm saying? I don't know how this is gonna make the UK fan base feel when they got these Mexicans coming over that don't care and they ready to bang. So we'll see though. But it should be a decent fight though, decent little scrap. All right, this is an underrated fight on this card. This might be probably the best fight on the card. You got Florian Markle. He's with Sam Jones too. He's facing Ron Charlton. Charlton had a big victory over the kid. Damn, I forget his name. The one that was calling out Devin Haney. I can't think of his name right now. It's gonna come to me. Let me see what they say in the comments. Coco, what's good, bro? Salute to you. What's going on with you? Says Saint Cat. Okay, he's talking about. Salute to you, Coco. What's good with you? Yes, sir. Yeah, Ryan Charlton, he beat what's that kid's name, man? Damn. Joe Laws. He beat him. That's the kid that was talking a lot of trash about trying to fight Devin Haney or something like that. Yeah. Yeah, he beat him. So he coming off, and he was the underdog in that fight. He was coming off The guy was touted as a big puncher, but Charlton took it to him and stopped him, bro. So yeah, Charlton can fight. He's a strong. What's up, DB803? Salute to you. Charlton's a strong guy. This at the welterweight division too. You remember I was talking about earlier about Boca Chica and Reyes welterweights. You know what I'm saying? So young welterweights are on the rise right here. But Charlton, a strong guy, can punch in combination, got good boxing skills. He's decent. He ain't no bad fighter. You feel me? I know pop people ain't heard of him like that, but he only got 8 fights, 7 fights. But like I said, young prospect type guys. Now Florian Markle, he's another strong guy. He got robbed in his last fight, but he's a strong guy. He looking to bang, he looking to fight. So they're both of their styles match up real well. And Marco, what I'm saying, he's touted. He been talking trash too, talking about getting the Conor Ben fight and Josh Kelly fight. So yeah, man, I like this fight right here. I like it too. See, this the thing. This what people don't. They somebody brought this up to me. I think Jalik said this all the time that the UK prospects, they fight each other quicker than the American prospects. You know what I'm saying? These guys are prospects. They should be going a different route. I mean, you know what I'm saying? In the conventional sense, you'll have them go different routes and then meet when they like 16, 17 and 0, something like that. But these guys are 7 and 6 and 0. So this should be a fun fight though, man. Make sure you guys check this out. All right, then we're gonna move on to the main event. Now this is a good fight right here. Very important fight for Josh Kelly because Josh Kelly is highly touted out the Olympics and stuff like that as an amateur. Kind of mixed reviews in his career. A lot of people want to see some stuff with him. And Avanesyan's been on the road since he got stopped by Mean Machine. He been knocking out everything he touched. And the competition not like the craziest, but that win he had over Lajara in Spain, he went over there twice and stopped him. So that tells you what type of heart this kid, he just don't care. And he beat another kid on his home turf too. So I think he been in Spain. He won his last 3 fights in Spain and went to the other guy's home country and stopped the guy. So he got, I guess he got his confidence back. And Avanesyan is probably a top 20 welterweight, top 15 if you want to be generous. He ain't a bad fighter. We sent him in with Peterson. So that was a tough fight for both guys. And then of course Mean Machine stopped him. He was the last guy that Sugar Shane Mosley fought. So Avanesyan come to fight. He's a shorter fighter and he like to get inside and he'll catch you, he'll catch you with some combos if you guys exchange. And that's the fear right there in this fight. You know what I'm saying? If able to have a good jab and set his stuff up, he'll have some great success. But I know he's probably banking on getting into exchanges with Josh Kelly. And Josh Kelly is a good fluid fighter. You know what I'm saying? Real smooth, good boxer, good feet, fast hands. He can be slick if he wants to. But to me, he kind of play around too much. You know what I'm saying? To me, he keep his hands low, so you have an opportunity to step with him when he pulling straight back. But if Josh Kelly is on if he just go in there, you know what I'm saying, just be on his A, be straight up and down, not straight up and down, but just go focus on your stuff. I think he'll have some success against Avanesyan because Avanesyan be playing catch up because my man, he got fast feet and fast hands. So I can see him getting burst of combinations and getting off and resetting combinations, getting off, getting a jab going. He can switch to southpaw. Ava can switch to southpaw too. So that's another little wrinkle. I can see both guys switching to southpaw in this fight just to offset each other, give them a different look. So I like Josh Kelly though. I think this is a big fight for him though. This is a big fight. This fight been long overdue. A lot of pull-offs and a lot of, so you got sicknesses and you got all type of stuff. Then on top of that, COVID. So finally, let's keep our fingers crossed this fight get made. If this fight happened this week, because this been one of those fights that's been postponed so many times. So I like the fight, man. He said, when you get a chance, what y'all think about Warrington? Warrington, he came into the fight. Actually, he came into the fight with some juju on his head, some bad karma because he ducked Kid Galahad. He gave up his belt, ducked Kid Galahad. So, as boxing fans, that's something like, I don't really look too high on that. So he already came in there with that. He then coming off a long layoff, and he's fighting a guy that he probably underestimated. So coming to the ring with that, and he fought the wrong style. He should, to me, I thought he should have he should have eased his way into the fight. But from the first bell, he was banging. You know what I'm saying? And I thought he fought the wrong fight, got caught with something, basically got stopped. But he proved that he got some dog in him. He's tough. He got dog. He got his stuff together for a little bit after the first knockdown. So he gotta go back to the drawing board, man. And hopefully he's okay, because that was a big time knockout. And I think he can come back, but I don't think he's gonna be the same though. I think that's a wrap for him, because his style, it's hard to change that style he has. Although he do got the skill set to box and use his legs and stay on the outside for a little bit, then jump in like he was doing against Carl Frampton. He'd be boxing, then he'd just spring in and hit Frampton with some combinations. Now, how dented is that chin? You know what I'm saying? That's a big knockout. You know what I'm saying? And the way he fight, hey, he's just gonna be more susceptible for another knockout. So hopefully he can ease his way back. He's gonna have to probably start off from scratch a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Not go too far down, but he definitely fight a guy that's not a puncher. Get himself together, stay active, and he probably can get back in the mix later on. You know what I'm saying? So that's my thoughts on it. He said warrants and plus meshing style equals slick. Yeah, he fought the wrong style. Yes, sir. So yeah, man, that's my breakdown, man, for all these fights. So like I said, it's a big weekend. I'm gonna run it down again. I'm gonna talk about the whole weekend, then we can talk about whatever. But February the 17th, you got Shobox on Showtime. You got a quadruple hitter, that's scheduled for a quadruple hitter. Got some decent prospects on the card. And then the 19th, you got MTK Global. That's on ESPN Plus. He said, I appreciate it. Oh, yeah, no doubt. I got you, bro. I got you. So you got MTK Global on ESPN Plus the 19th. That's a Friday. And then Saturday, early, you got the zone card, Avanesyan versus Kelly. Just broke that down. Then you got Top Rank, Burchett versus Valdez. That's a big fight, big card, a good little card. I'm gonna talk about that probably tomorrow. Then you got AB coming back after 2 years and stuff like that. You got Brazil on the card, Robert Easter. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna break down all this stuff. You know what I'm saying? The whole card from top to bottom. You know what I'm saying? Just to give you guys something to look out for. So yeah, man. So I hope you guys enjoyed it, man, because I'm gonna keep coming with the boxing knowledge and talking about these fights, so we all, be on the same page with it. So before I go, I want to salute everybody coming through the building. I appreciate you guys. Make sure you hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed, make sure you do so at this time. You know what I'm saying? You can hit me up on my social media platforms. Twitter @OverJ, scrolling across the bottom. You can hit me up on there. Instagram, definitely hit me up on Instagram. LDub _ boxing. You know what I'm saying? I'll be on there dropping this is a lot of fight news and talking about fights and stuff like that. So feel free to do so if you guys got those platforms. And once again, I thank you guys for coming through. That's my time, and I'm out.